Hello, it's me. Hi. So I had dreams and stuff. Um, I had a dream that I was at a restaurant with my mom and we were eating and such. And it was delicious. The food was amazing. I remember there was bacon and stuff. And also there was this genius invention. So they had these chocolate bunnies, but they weren't bunnies, they were various Pokemon. There was the three original starters, Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur, and also there was Pikachu, and I chose the Pikachu one. And what it was like a chocolate bunny, except it was a Pikachu, obviously. Hollow, it was hollow, but it was filled with ice cream. What? That's genius. That's something that should exist in real life. I don't care if it would be difficult to make. We should create such a thing. Where are the chocolate bunnies or Pikachus, hypothetically, filled with ice cream? What the fuck? Society, wake up. Wake up, America. Okay? Or maybe Japan, because Japan is the creator of Pokemon, and also they really enjoy novelty things such as novelty foods. It's quite popular in Japan to have wacky and interesting and fun foods, just as it is in America, I would say. There's a big market for that. More so in the 90s and 2000s had a lot of novelty candy and stuff for children. Novelty foods and what have you. I just watched a video about it. But anyway, this chocolate Pikachu filled with ice cream was also a mechanical toy kind of thing. And you could rotate this dial, kind of like the key of a wind-up toy. You could rotate that and it would change shape, and it was really cool and weird. It would just change shape really quickly, and it was so strange. And I didn't eat it in the dream. I was about to, but I think I woke up before I had the chance to eat it. But it was just amazing. I know that the mechanical aspect of it would be impossible in real life, pretty much, but besides that, it's incredibly possible to make a chocolate animal, or Pikachu or whatever, filled with ice cream. Why don't we have that? Anyway, that wasn't all. I also had a dream that I was at a school field trip, and we went to this sort of museum type place, or kind of like an aquarium, and it was filled with these displays where some of the animals were dead and taxidermied, and they were just kind of sitting there still in place because of course they were dead, so they weren't moving. But then some of them also had live animals that were swimming around. It was mostly aquatic animals, if not entirely aquatic animals, just swimming around and stuff. And so yeah, and that was that dream. But then I had another dream where I was at school, and I was in a classroom, and some people kept bullying me for some reason. I didn't know why. They were just being assholes, so I kept attacking them, stabbing them in the eyes with pencils and stuff like that, and beating them up. And eventually one of them wanted to tell the teacher, so I ran out of class because it was about the end of the day anyway, but the teacher hadn't dismissed us for the bus. So I left, and I started kind of walking home, but then I remembered that I wasn't allowed to walk home because I'm not allowed to walk home in real life. So I tried to call my mom, but my mom was acting fucking weird in the dream. She was like, "What are you talking about? Why? What does this have to do with me? You missed the bus. What does this have to do with me?" And I'm like, "You have to pick me up. The bus is gone, and I just either pick me up or let me walk home." And she was acting like an asshole, and she was like, "Yeah, whatever, just walk home," and stuff. And also, she was dead naming me in the dream, which she doesn't do that much anymore. especially not on purpose. So, like, basically never on purpose anymore. So, I was like, what's my name? What's my name? And see, the thing that we were texting from, like, it was like an app, a social media app, which in real life we don't use. We just text via regular text messages. That's how we communicate if we're not, like, calling each other on the phone. So, but in the dream it was this weird app where you could, like, they had, first of all, they had, like, emojis of SpongeBob and stuff like that. And also they had, like, okay, so I'll just describe it. Like, when my mom answered Silas, she wrote it in a way that was like it was the name Silas, but it was also shaped like a cat. Like, the letters were kind of shaped into a cat. And you could, like, send messages like that in this app. It was weird. The letters and the font and everything was very bizarre. And, you could turn it into images and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, good answer, not bad, you know? And then, like, she was still acting weird in ways that are hard to describe. Like, she wasn't acting like herself. And at, like, an earlier point in the dream, before I started talking to her on the phone, I remember thinking that, like, I felt like I might be having a psychotic episode or dreaming, because I felt so strange. Like, everything felt not real. Like, there was a distinctly different feeling to reality than there is in real life. So I thought I was most likely having a psychotic episode instead of dreaming, because of how strange everything felt. But anyway, then later on, I sent her a video, or no, a bunch of pictures of this family of rats that I found, because I found, like, a big old family of rats during my walk home. So yeah, that was the dream. I think that's all that I can remember, so bye-bye.